Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So my setup is very different today. I don't really have like the room in my apartment anymore to or I've never had the room in my apartment to, be able to set up like my studio setup type thing. I have everything under my bed, but I just don't have the room. Like my room is tiny. I thought I was going to be able to do it, but I wasn't. And it's been a really long time since I've been on my channel, but today I was like, I really want to get back into it and I want to start filming and stuff again. So I just want to do that. So for today's video, you guys, we are going to do my everyday makeup. I already have my brows done because my brows take way too freaking long, doing them or whatever. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump straight into this video. And if you guys are new to my channel, my name is CJ. I would definitely love to have you guys a part of my channel, a part of my little fam bam that I have going on here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on YouTube and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so first I'm going to be going in with the Glow Recipe Pineapple C Brightening Serum. This has been like my holy grail. Maddie actually put me on to this because she told me that she was using it as like a moisturizer, because it leaves your skin so like moisturized, and like it really does like make your skin like do a thing that it doesn't do normally. No, I'm kidding. For us girls that don't have good skin, you know what I'm talking about, sis. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put that all over my face. No face, no case. And I just started tapping it in because I don't want to be too rough on my skin, because we already know, I feel like I've said this in so many other videos, but it's a new year, so you want to tap into your skin and like really massage it into the skin so the product really gets into it. Really get into it, I got a secret, can you keep it? Taking this one to the grave. No, I'm kidding. But you just really want to get into it to kind of just keep that face moisturized and really brighten it. And I have terrible under eyes, you guys, and college doesn't help that shit at all. Speaking of college, I finally finished it. Oh my god, you guys want to know a secret? Look, I filled in my hairline because I'm like bald right there and it sucks. And my barber put microfibers in my hair yesterday and I made it look so amazing. Yeah, so I put in that serum and I just kind of like let it sit. If you guys have not tried this, I highly recommend this. This is the Milk makeup primer. It's the cooling one, and this stuff is so nice on the skin. Personally for me, I just really like this primer. And I feel like it does kind of fill in my pores a little bit. And it's not a silicone based primer. At least I think so. Yeah, I don't think it's a silicone based primer. Which is really good for the skin because you don't want to put that on your skin because you can break out. But like, do you boo? I use silicone based primers because it fills in your pores a lot better or whatever. But yeah. So what's up, you guys? What's new? What's poppin'? What's the 411 to 411? No, I'm fucking ugly for that. What's the tea, sis? Just kidding. But I finally finished school. Well, not graduated yet. Fuck, I wish I graduated already. I finally finished the semester, kind of. My professor posted an exam out of nowhere as a final, whenever he said we were only going to have 3 tests for the semester. And I don't get it, but whatever. Gosh, sis. And I just really like kind of roughly, but not too rough, not even rough, just go in and put this on my face. And there's like some guy at the bottom of my apartment. He's like looking at me through my window like, what the fuck is this kid doing? So now that we have that on, our skin looks healthy and nice. I'm gonna go with my foundation, and it was a reach, okay? It was a reach, and I want to fight myself for buying this because I'm broke as fuck, but somehow I managed to get this foundation. So I'm going to be using the Givenchy foundation. It's this one right here, and it's in the shade Y325. So I'm gonna let y'all know now, when I put this foundation on, it makes me look really yellow, but once I bronze and stuff, it looks a lot better. Yeah, it's just a process, okay? So don't come at me sideways, please, because I'll fight you and your mama. So I'm going to be using the Givenchy foundation. I go in with about 3 pumps. Sorry, that's a burp. And then I'm just going to take my Morphe E14 brush. And what I do is I just kind of go in on my face with it. And just spread the product out evenly. And yeah. And one thing that I noticed, so I love looking tan, like, and that's on Period Love, you know, is I feel like whenever you're going more for a tan base, I don't even know if this is a true thing, but because a lot of foundations I use, they have like an orange base to them, I feel like I never really have to color correct, like, because I feel like the oranginess / yellow tones in my foundations like kind of cancel that out. And I don't know if that's an actual thing, but it is for me. I'm not even a makeup artist or whatever, but yeah, I feel like that's an actual thing, but I'm not even sure. And then having a beard is not the best when it comes to your foundation. Okay, so once I have that like product put on like evenly the way I want to, I'm gonna be going in with my Morphe sponge, and I'll just go ahead and start pressing that into my skin and blending it out. Guys, this foundation makes your skin look so freaking flawless, and it's so nice, and I just really like it. Like, will I buy it again? Maybe, because I'm stupid and I like expensive things that I can't afford, and yeah. But you know, we're just gonna act like we have money even though we don't, and we're broke as fuck. Who's Snapchatting me? Alright guys, so I have nothing really new going on with my life. Oh, by the way, whenever you have a haircut, I love pushing my foundation back in right here, because it just makes it look so nice, especially once you like bronze and stuff. And then I always am really careful with my eyebrows. I don't like to push the product too close to my eyebrows, because I do clean up the top of my eyebrows with the foundation color. And so, hello.
You're filming?
Yeah.
I want to make a YouTube video.
You should.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my work, my job. It's so ghetto. I hate working.
I know, me too. I was
like, why would they do this to me?
Because they're...
After all I've done.
Because they're homophobic.
Honestly, though.
Look at how nice this foundation makes my skin look.
Yeah, it looks good.
Duh. No, I'm kidding. Okay, wait up. Give me 2 seconds. Don't look at me. I'm putting you over here. Alright guys, so okay, so I'm gonna be going in with like, I'm just gonna put a little bit more on my beauty blender because I really love full coverage, and so I just kind of want to like add a little bit more coverage on my under eyes and on my cheek area, just because I do feel like that is like my more like, well, my under eyes are like really low, and so I love like, you know, being really full coverage with them, and kind of, I don't know, like I lost a lot of volume on my under eyes and it sucks so bad, and I want to get fillers, but we ain't got money like that. But maybe one day. I'm just gonna go back over here and kind of blend that out a little bit more. And baby, that is the face, that is the foundation. It makes your skin look so nice. Like, this is literally why I love it so much. It's such a good foundation. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be going in with 2 different concealers. So these have been like my holy grails lately. So I like this Huda Beauty concealer, and this is the high coverage concealer. I don't know what the name of it is. It's just Huda Beauty, the Overachiever concealer. this is what I'm going to be going in with, and this is in the shade, I have no idea because it came off. So I feel like a lot of the product comes out like whenever you just squeeze it on your under eyes, so I like to just put on that little plate thing that I was using, and then I'll just close that up. And I'll just kind of go in, and this one is closer to my foundation shade because I like to use one that's really closer to my foundation shade, and then I like to go in with the really bright one. Oh wait, actually never mind, I grabbed the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong shade. Don't listen to that, what I just said. But that is very true because I do like to grab I do like to use a darker one normally. But I guess we're just gonna do this. And I feel like this one is actually a really good like under eye brightening one for this foundation color. Yeah, I will try to find my best to figure out like the name of it because I have no idea what color this is, and on the back the little numbers are coming off. But yeah, and I'm just gonna drag this outwards. And then I'll go on my forehead because I love having a highlighted forehead. And this concealer is so freaking, it's creamy, full coverage as hell. And it's not hard to blend out. And like, I think that's why I like keep leaning towards it. Like, it's just such a pretty concealer. And the consistency on it is like really, really nice. It doesn't like break up through the day. You know, I have natural like bags on my under eyes. And there's nothing I can do about that. So, you know, it is what it is. And that's just how it be. Yeah, so I have a little bit left. And I'm not going to waste any product. Because we don't have time to be doing that. So then what I'll do is I'll go in with my Morphe sponge again. I'll just go ahead and start blending out this product. And what I like to do, so my favorite thing about this sponge is because it looks so dirty already. So my favorite thing about the sponge is because like this edge right here, so I like to kind of, when I blend in, I like to bring it up really close to like my bottom lash line. And then I'll kind of like pull it upwards like when I'm like doing it, and I'll just pull it that way. And it kind of gives your face like this, like, it makes it easier to give your face the more like pulled back kind of look, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I see it when I do it. I don't know if like other people will see it, but whatever. Well, just as I thought, trash. But yeah, I'll use this edge right here, and this is another reason why I love this sponge, dude, because literally like you can get in the inner corners without it being like way too much. And just really get in there and blend up, baby, blend. My forehead, I love bronzing the hell out of my forehead. Like, I love for my forehead to look super, super bronzy. This is one of my favorite things. Because, you know, Soft Glam 2019. And then what I'll do is I'll go in with a really, really bright concealer. This is the concealer I use to carve out the bottom portion of my brows. And this is in the shade Natural Beige. So I'll go in with this one, and I'll put it just in like my inner corner area. So I'll put it right here, so y'all can see, just like that much. Not terribly, not like a terrible huge amount of it. Not a rapid amount of it. And I'm just gonna put that in the inner corners, and then I'll just blend that in. And I'm gonna use this smaller beauty blender. It's like this little one that Beauty Blender has. I think it's from Beauty Blender. I'm not sure. And I'll just kind of focus that in my inner corner area, and I'll bring it along the side of my nose, and then I'll blend it out, because once the product is more blended in towards the inner corner, you're going to be dragging too much out. So boom. See, do y'all see it? How like it just looks so pretty. And guys, remember, these are like things that I like to do. I'm not saying that everyone's gonna like this like method or anything. You know, because I know some people don't like super bright under eyes. Unlike me, I love my under eyes being like really, 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 really bright. Trust me, I go way brighter than this sometimes, but this is kind of like more so like everyday type makeup for me. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush right here, and I'm gonna take a little bit more of that Huda Beauty concealer, and I'm just gonna grab the excess, or the excess that's coming out of the little tube, and I'm just gonna put that on my eyelids. Because, you know, I don't want my eyelids to be like 5 different colors, because we have a lot of uneven skin tone on my eyelid. This is it. Oh my god, guys, Miss A, that store their brushes, like if you're on a budget and if you're balling on a budget, Miss A's brushes, $1, baby, $1. They don't really have like, well, I don't know if they have any because it's been a while since I've been there, but like their face brushes are so good, and like their bristles, like they don't break off like at all really, and it's kind of crazy. Like everything in that store is $1, and like the only thing that's more is like their sets of brushes, and I thought they're like $20 for like 20 brushes or 25 brushes, something like that. So you get like 5 free brushes on the package, which is really fucking good. Cause I mean, for one Morphe brush, I pay like $4 for that hoe. Which isn't that bad, but whenever you're buying a lot of brushes, it adds up and shoot, gets expensive. So lately I've been cream contouring a lot, and I've been using the Matchsticks by Fenty Beauty, and this one is in the shade Truffle. So a trick about these that I learned, because at first when I got this, I hated it. Like I thought it was the worst product I've ever purchased. And that's because I didn't know how to use it right. And I feel like a lot of people have this problem because they don't know like how to use it right. So what you're actually supposed to do is you go on the back of your hand like this, and you just kind of circle the product around and warm it up on the hand. And it's really, really dark, but this is what I use for contour, and I love a deep contour. And you just kind of warm it up, and the product like gets really like liquidy, as you can see, because if you swatch it right off the stick, it's not gonna look like that. It's just gonna warm it up on the back of your hand, because if you don't, you're not gonna get the same like end result of what you want. So I'm gonna be taking this and just warming up on the back of my hand. I'll be going in with a Morphe E4 brush, and I'll just use this, and like all I do is like kind of like go like that on my hand and barely get any product on the brush. But it seems like that, but once you start going in, you notice that it's a lot more product than what you thought it was gonna be. So then I'm just gonna start like kind of like lining it, and then I'll blend it upwards towards my apple of my cheek. I love like having like that little like thing on my contour, and then I'll just go ahead and start blending and blend upwards when it comes to this. And I'll take this on the edges of my forehead and stuff, and then whenever I come to my forehead, I'll bring it downwards, because you're gonna want to bring it like this, because it makes your forehead, it gives your forehead the illusion that it's smaller because the darkness is coming to the brightness. And it's really weird. Makeup is such a like, I'm a catfish, baby. I'm a catfish. That's it. It's okay. So then you see how it's like that nice like line. I'll just go ahead and blend that out still. And the thing is, it may look messy still, but I go in, and once I like put powder on and I like bake underneath my like beard line, because I like to have like this line like between my beard and my cheekbone, and it's just like one of my favorite things to do. But it just doesn't look as like much. And once you set this to like right now, you're probably like, holy crap, that looks really dark. But once I set it and everything, it lightens up a lot. But I like to bronze a lot, and it's kind of crazy. My best friend actually called me out here. She's like, you put on way too much bronzer. And I'm like, okay, and what about it? Is it your makeup? No. Do I do your makeup for free? Yes. So bitch, don't be telling me how to do my makeup, hoe, because you don't even know how to do your makeup with your little dumb ugly ass. Okay. So like it gives off so much product, and I love that, because like it just it's so worth it. Like the Fenty Beauty matchsticks are so fucking worth it, dude. Once I have that down, I'll be going with my Hourglass Vanish powder. Guys, this powder is magical. Like this powder works miracles, baby, miracles. And I'm running out of it, and I'm so sad. And I'll just kind of go in and press that into my under eyes. I really miss filming. Like, I'm filming right now, and I feel so happy because I haven't done this in forever. And, like, I've been wanting to do this for a while. And college, dude. College fucking college ruins, not ruins, but college takes away from a lot of what you have time to do. And it sucks, because it's like, if I could not be in school right now and be a full-time like makeup artist, I would so do it, because like, it's what I'm really passionate about. But I'm also in college just to like get a degree in marketing, so I can start my own brand eventually, and have some bomb ass products. But like, low-key, I'm thinking about switching my major again to like social media advertising and stuff. but I'm not sure yet. I just feel like it would be something that I would like because I like social media. I like doing things on social media, you know? I feel like advertising would also be a really good major for me, but I might minor in it. I just have no clue yet what I want to do in my life. And I'm going to go in with Morphe E3 brush, and I'm just going to take that setting powder and kind of go over everything and just set it all in place. Another thing that I noticed that I do very different about my makeup is I used to not wear as much blush, but I love looking so rosy. Like, I feel like looking rosy just kind of gives you like this glow within. It's really weird. I'm weird as hell. So these are the two bronzers that I go in and use. I lately have been like liking golden shimmer like tan. So I go in with a Morphe M527, and I go with the Milani Baked Bronzer in 05 Soleil, and I just kind of give it a little roll in there, a little roll, and I like to start off on my forehead, and I'll just kind of go around my forehead and like start bronzing just the like edges of my forehead right here, and I love keeping this part like really bronzed on my forehead. I just feel like, I don't know, I just always really like that. Like, since I first started makeup, I always loved looking my forehead looking really bronzed, but I didn't know how to make it look bronze without it being like, I don't know. I'm just weird. And I'll go over my contour with this bronzer. And I don't go over it like heavily either because I don't want it to be like way too like bronzy before I put on my other bronzer. And I like to go in with the MAC. I believe this is, oh shoot, I just got my blanket dirty. Gold Deposit. So I actually have to put this towel down right here because I broke this highlight, and like, as you can see, I don't know if you can see. So I go in with this one to add like that glowiness to my bronzer. I feel like this one definitely has a lot more payoff of like it being like golden and glowy than the Milani one, but I also really like that one. So I'm just going with this one just a little bit. Here, edges. I got my edges back. Once I have that down, I'm gonna go in with my setting powders. More powder, love that. I promise you guys, my skin has gotten so much better. And it's crazy because my skin used to not look like this. Like, my acne. Oof. So I use my Fenty powder. This is in the shade Butter. And I'll go in and I start baking my under eyes and cheekbone. And I'll pull this outwards because you want to kind of, well, I guess for me, what I like to do is I like to have like that pulled back effect. So my bearded area is kind of different for me. I feel like people don't really like this. But what I do is I go right here and I'll just kind of create a line above, and I'll go with the shape of my beard. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean up my under eyes, and what I do is I take a Morphe M528 brush, and I'll go with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and it is lighter, so you know, like I was saying, I love bright under eyes, so I'll pack that on the brush, tap off the excess, and then I'll go with my under eyes and just kind of like clean up and pull it outwards with it. Like, do you see how it leaves like that brightness under your eyes? And then once you put setting spray on and stuff, like, you know, everything kind of comes to it. Since it's found my highlight brush, everything does come together. It's like literally the end result, and people are always like, what the hell are you doing whenever I'm doing my makeup? And like, they're like, oh my god, your under eyes look too bright, or this and that and this and that, blah blah blah. Like, girl, shut up. Okay. We didn't hear anything. Don't trip yourself out. Yeah. So then my two Holy Grail blushes are the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten. And so it's this one. And then my other one that I love using is the NARS Orgasm. So I'll mix these two together. And these two are like literally like my all-time favorites. Like Holy Grails. Hands down. Prettiest and they like make your skin look so nice. So then I'll just go on the outfit of my cheekbone, and I'll start adding that, and then I'll just kind of blend it back into the blush. Wait, into the bronzer. Oh my god, I cannot talk to save my life. And then for highlight, I like to use 3 different highlights, which is crazy of me, but it's just what I like to do. So I like to go in with my Omrizi one, times Anastasia Beverly Hills, Laura Geller, and Gilded Honey. And these are both really, really golden highlights. And so I just love using these 2. And my third one, probably a lot of people are not going to be very happy about, but it's okay. So I'll just start right here. My 2 favorite lip glosses are in my car, so I'm just going to use like my everyday lip gloss that I use. And this is the Lip Glow Pomade from Dior. My friend gave this to me, but she got it like when she was like in, I don't know when. She said she got it a long time ago though. But yeah, so I just have that on my lips. Just a simple little gloss. Okay, I look decent. Not mad at myself. And then I'm gonna go with some setting spray. And then go ahead and fan myself. And if you feel like you look powdery like in the process of doing your makeup, I promise you guys like setting spray like saves it all. I've been using the Urban Decay All Nighter Pure Vision Bigger, Blacker, Better mascara. This mascara, bomb as hell. Period poo. And boom. That's it. That's the end of my video. And I just want to say thank you so much guys for watching my Vogue tutorial. And I'm so proud that I am so successful and you guys are all so poor. I'm just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun finally filming. It's been forever. And I'm sorry if I kept looking at my viewfinder. It's been a while since I've been since I filmed. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I do plan on posting a lot more content, more like fun content, vlogging, thrifting, like, you know, doing a whole bunch of different things that I've been wanting to do. Yeah, and I finally feel like I'm able to be myself on camera because I'm my happiest that I've ever been in a long time, and I feel like I'm able to portray that to y'all and not be like this fake wannabe like YouTuber and like try to be all these different people that I'm not. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited to start pushing out more content and to, you know, just be fun with my channel and not be so uptight and like try to act a certain way. Like I'm just gonna be acting like, I'm just gonna be me, and I'm so excited because I felt like before I was never doing that. But yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have everything listed down below in the description, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.